Good morning, everybody. How are you? Happy Monday. So listen, today is going to be, again, a little bit different, just a little bit. So we've had a lot of dog drama in our house in the last few days. So I decided to incorporate that into our workout today. So you can use a dog leash, a yoga strap, a belt. Those are all fine things. So even if it's just a big towel, we are going to be using just for a little bit of mobility, a little bit of flexibility as we're going through. Just think about some things. One is that isometric strength is going to be a focus today. Mobility is going to be a focus today. But when I'm telling you to pull on the strap, wherever we are, I want you to actually pull, okay? This isn't like, oh, I'm just going to phone it in because I'm not really moving. I don't want you to move. But in order to not move, you actually have to push. So think about yourself as a pressure-mounted gate. I'm looking at the baby gate right now that keeps the dogs from coming into Silver Sneakers. And you know that thing at the top of well, it's at the bottom of the stairs because pressure mount's never at the top of the stairs. But when it pushes up against the side and it holds the gate on, well, there's pressure there. That's what I want you to think about as we're doing these isometric. We have to find that solidness even though we're not going anywhere. Got it? Got it? She's so tired because of the dog drama right now. So I'm actually doing this for her because it's going to be a nice mobility thing rather than a whole lot of cardio. So we're going with the leader of the pack to start out. Oh, no. Sit. Have fun. Okay. Sit up tall. We good? Okay. Come up like this, a little bit of a bicep curl. Just a little bit. So let's spread our fingers out. Let's lift our shoulders. And let's stay here for a second. Feel your lats engage. Our elbows are right at shoulder height, and we're going to open up isometrically, okay? Just hold that there. As we breathe in, we're extending our spine a little bit, okay? So we're sitting taller, feeling our glutes kicking in, feeling our core kicking in. Now, as we breathe in, feel a little bit more. As we exhale, let's reach up. Stay here. So you can be maybe 10 degrees forward. So my palms face each other. I want you to kind of feel like you're gripping a big medicine ball over your head. Breathe in more. Find a little more space between your ribs and your hips. Now, we're going to flip the palms and push the ribs up even more. You're going to feel your chest come up even more. Now, pretend you're pressing down. Breathe in. Ribs come up even more. Good. Now, palms face back. I want you to press back with those palms. You're going to feel your triceps wake up. In doing so, I want you to shift your ribs forward, breastbone forward. Feel both those triceps go. Okay, now flip it the other way. Come up. Bicep curl, palms face up. Up a little bit more. Feel that bicep kicking in with an isometric hold. So my A little bit more angle there. I want you to 90 degrees. That's where we're talking. Now bring your fingers in. No. Inside. Bring it in like this. Yes. So it should be right in line with the ribs. You should feel that isometrics, right? So there's a little bit of a wrist curl. We're going to keep that wrist curl. Keep it there. Come on up with the same angle. Reach back and over. And then come down. So we're never losing this angle right here. There's still that 90 degrees. Ready? Come on up. And down. As we come down, our shoulders kind of lift up and out. Our ribs lift here. And then shoulders kind of jack up from there. One more. Nicely done. Find your dog leash. Find your dog leash. Find whatever it is that you have that we can apply a little isometrics. Now listen, don't let the dog leash hit you in the head. So, a little bit wider than shoulders. Just a little bit. Now pull on it. Sit taller. Pull on it. Sit a little taller. Pull on it. Sit even more. Okay. Now glue down the right glute. Keep that length. Keep pulling on the leash. Keep pulling on whatever it is you're pulling on and come on over. So my shoulders are staying nice and wide. My head staying nice and line. Don't let it collapse. Feel that side open up. Our rib is shifting to the right. Come back up. Oh, I got a little shake going on there. How about you? Okay, shift it the other way. So rib shift to the left now. Keep pulling. So we are pulling up as hard as we can and pulling down as hard as we can. Come back up. Okay, bring it down. Okay, keep pulling. How we pulling? She's shaking now. She's liking this. Okay, bring it up. And bring it down. Okay, take a rest. So that should have felt like something. It shouldn't have been just like, it should have been like you're working a little bit. So you have a little sweat. Is it coming yet? Okay. Like I said, she's tired. The dogs have really been dramatic. First there was a mouse, and then there was an escape. And, well, anyway. Let's come on up. Okay, now drop it down. Cross body. So we lift this shoulder a little, lift this elbow a little, drop this shoulder, drop this elbow, and bring it across. Oh, pull it open. Okay, bring it back. So we're lifting to neutral, and then come the other way. So elbows have got to stay in line with that strap. Bring it back. Another way. So see how my elbows are following up? And then back and back. So good. Oh. So this is opening our fascia in the midsection. So you should feel all of this kind of like opening up a little bit. I'm doing this purposefully because I really, really want you to feel that opening. Okay? Now, start here. Pull hard and push up. You weren't expecting that, were you? So pull hard and push up. Now listen, if this is hard for you, you can go a little wider to mobilize those shoulders a little bit. And we are pushing forward a little bit as well. I also want you to make sure that you're not retracting your neck, okay? Neck stays part of this. So your head is neutral anatomically. Okay? It shouldn't be jutting forward. It shouldn't be back far. It should just be neutral. Okay? Push up and down. Okay, push up, glue down both glutes, okay? Glue down both your feet. Twist at the ribs. So we're bringing the pec over, back to neutral, bring the pec over, back to neutral, okay? Take a break. So as we were doing that, so as you're turning, this pec is spinning over. You have to feel this glute push down more, okay? This leg pushes down more, and this leg has to compensate by pushing down even more this way, okay? We good there? I'm sweaty. Whew. Even if mom's not. Okay, come back up, press up. Now, let's do that twist. Really feel. See how she's shifting? Now, mom, flare your knee on the right or on your left side. It's their right. And push down on the outside. Yes. Do you feel a little more stable? Yay, come back to neutral. Now, we're going to come this way. Come on back. Come on down. We are going to do that again. So what happened with mom, this knee collapse is very common. So if you have knee valgus is what that's called in your squats, basically it's going to happen in this position as well. So this should be an indication that maybe if you're seeing that happen with your with this movement, that it's happening in your squats too. So you have to pay a little more attention to keeping this out and supportive. So mom, the other thing I want you to do is not to roll to the outside. I want you to really push through right here and keep this grounded. It only happens on that one side. And that happens to all of us as one side is better than the other. Okay, ready? She's like, stop picking on my toes. Push up. Hold it there. Ooh, your arms are feeling engaged. Your triceps are feeling engaged. Turn. Oh, there's our glute. There's our gracilis on the one side. Your mama, your knee is caving still. Oh. Come on back. Come to the other side. Come on back. Bring it down. Huh. So maybe we're feeling a little more space here. That's what I'm going for. You might feel a little lift through here. It's not actual work, but you should feel the tissues opening up as we're doing this. And hopefully each time you're finding just a little more room. I know. Okay, here we go. She's like, why did I give birth to such a crazy son? Push it out in a chest press. Okay? Feel your shoulders rounding up a little. They're going wide. We're still feeling that tension in our glutes, that grounding in our feet. Keep that. And we're going to use this arm right here. Hi. We're going to use this arm to pull us over and not let that knee cave in. Oh, come on back. Pull it to the other side. Okay, pull it back. So, I can tell personally, I know that moving laterally is really hard for this muscle group on me. So, my delts, my rhomboids, they don't like to go this way. They like to collapse down this way. So, when I do this, it allows them to do that better when I'm exercising. So, this is all mobility. It's all fun, right? You're having, she is like, it is a party today. Did I mentioned we had an interesting weekend. So let's press out. And I want you to ground down through this glute. Pull with this arm. Pull. Oh. Pull a little bit further. So breathe in, lift through the spine, and then as we exhale, twist just a little bit more. Oh, yeah! Come on back. Okay, other side. Breathe in, lift the spine a little, twist a little bit more. Come on back. Okay, in all of these cases, as we are twisting, as we are stretching, don't try to go too far. Go where you're comfortable and maybe challenged, but not too crazy pulling that you're going to hurt yourself. Okay? We all know our bodies better than everybody else does. So, put it out here. Now, as we pull back, our elbows stay in line. We're pulling wide. So you're going to feel your upper back kick in as we row back. Okay? So pull back. Feel those elbows go wide. Listen, the other thing that can't happen is you can't do this. So this is bad. I want you to sit up tall the entire time. Feel that upper back go. Give me one more. Ooh. Put it down. Now, you're going to hold like this. So our palms are facing each other. So turn it in so your palms are facing. Your elbows stay tight. Row it down while still trying to tear that apart. So our elbows should not flare here. We're waking up another part of the lower or mid back. You almost have to compensate by pulling your breastbone up and over. One more. Pull, breastbone up and over. Hold it there. Just hold it there. Woo. Now, from here, twist. Keep those elbows tight. It's not a big twist. Go the other way. Oh. Keep those elbows tight. Twist. And one more. Huh. That was fun. Yeah, she's all ready to go. Her posture's like, Okay, come on up. You remember how you wanted to walk? She wants to drink now, okay? There are days that I drive her to drink. I'm just full of it today. She's going to be like, she's actually going to babysit, so we're going to be separate all day, so I got to get it all in now. Walk it out. Hey, do you feel like you got a little more pep in your step? Your ribs are lifted a little bit more. Okay, I want you to try to drive your shoulders up. Maybe your elbows come a little wider than they normally would. Maybe your ribs lift a little bit more than they normally would. Okay, maybe your elbows come up and come side to side. So it's just a little rib shift. Okay, come here. We still have that rib lift, don't we? Yes, we do. Press it up. Bring it down. That was a weird transition. Down. Up. Down. up on that. Okay, hold on here. So look, my arm is on the chair. That arm side is going to be back in a little tiny bit of a lunge. This one, forward. I want you to come back. Palm is gonna face up, okay? Come down. From that lunge, just pulse. So we're thinking about tricep here. Okay, good. Switch your feet. I want you to sink down. And we're just gonna lift. Whole rib. Whole shoulder complex. So feeling this open up. Look, watch this. Last one. Oh! We just had our morning run. Okay. Remember how we did this? Forward, back. Come on back. Sink in. Palm faces up. Feel that tricep engage. So try not to let this shoulder tip around. Keep it straight. One more. Woo! Switch the legs. Okay, set up that lunge. Pull up and over. Okay? I gotta get the other arm involved. It's really awkward for me. If you need the support, use the chair. If not, feel free to come with me. They go opposite each other, right? We're like a salt and pepper shaker. Now let's get it all involved. Back, forward. Back, forward. Back, forward. One more. Oh, yeah. She needs more. It's good. Grab your drink too. Once you're ready, grab the strap. So listen, be careful if you've got a dog leash because it'll hit your arm. Okay? Bring it down. Bring it up. Bring it down. Bring it up. Okay? As we go down, our shoulders lift. Up and over and up. So shoulders have to be healthy here. So as we lift our shoulders, we also have to lift our ribs. We're making more space for those lats, for those ribs to expand, for that mid-back. And guess what else is there? Our lungs. We can fill our lungs there. So think about breathing into those ribs there. Okay. Just a few more. Yay, 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 we're done. Okay, I want you to just take a second. So, put your hands right underneath your ribs. And now, ground your feet. So, that just means they're a little bit wider than hips, not too much. Breathe in and feel these ribs expand. Out this way they're going. And then hold it for a second, breathe in a little more, and maybe fill up this back portion. Big exhale. Let it propel the chest upward. And now bring it in again. Finding a little more space here. Let it go. Find a little more space here. Okay? So that's just a little bit more mobility. Our mobility doesn't always have to come from the outside. It can come from the inside too. So we want to pay attention to our breathing. We want to make sure that during the day, especially on a day when it's soupy as today, that we are getting as much oxygen into our lungs as possible. So if we make more room for our lungs to expand, guess what? We get more oxygen. Okay? Not done with this yet. Come on down. So listen. There is always conflict, right? Right, Mom? There's always conflict. Right now, we are going to stoke a little conflict. It's going to be upper body versus lower body. So I want you to press out through one foot. Now look, see how the difference is with Mom and I? I've got my arms engaged. I've got my shoulders sitting up tall, and she's letting it pull her forward. So this is not what we're looking for. I want you to sit up tall. Yes! Look at her biceps are starting to bulge now. Use your foot to press away and your upper body to pull. It's arms versus legs. Okay. Whew. It's hard when you're using two parts of your body against each other. That's what we're doing here. That means we're working hard. Mom's like, shut up. Let's go. Sit up. Push away. Keep it up. Keep those shoulders engaged. Keep those arms engaged. You should be grounding down through your left glute. Okay, keep the elbows tight in. Oh, nicely done. Okay, guess what we get to do now? Put both in one hand. So, opposite arm, opposite leg. And we're going to hold on here and just push away. So, arm on one side versus leg on the other side. You're not going to press as hard here. Make sure you're keeping that shoulder back, that elbow or that bicep engaged. Little bit of a bend in the elbow, even more than a little bit of a bend. We can do more here. Feel a little bit more. Oh, yes, she's got the bicep on. Oh, good. Other side. Again, hold on to the chair if you need to. Lift it up, press it out. Ooh. Okay. Both of them. So we want to stretch this out. I want you to take it to just over your toes. Press on the outside of your feet and press your heels down in. So we're not holding on here. We're pressing the heels into the floor. We've got to have a good, strong base. Shoulders go wide, and you're pulling your toes towards your chest. Elbows, again, wide. Let the chest drop through. Let the toes curl up. We're getting a nice stretch in the back of our hamstrings. Yay! Are we done with the dog leash? I think we might be. There's a reason why we might be. And it's because I want to use some of this foundational stuff that we just did in order to enable us to get more. Okay, grab your weights. Grab a drink if you need. You ready for this? It's going to be nice and easy. Okay, here we go. Press up. Oh, and row it down. We are not just letting it fall down. We are actively letting it come down and lifting our shoulders and our breastbone at the same time. Give me 2 more. That's it. Nicely done. Okay. Come into a bicep curl. So listen, you cannot bone in this bicep curl. Bring it in more. Try to tip up your wrists a little bit. We've got it nice and engaged. Keep a static bicep curl and lift. Lift. So again, I want you to think of this as a jack. It's just letting your chest come up more as we pump it up. Oh. Okay, last one. Whew. Take a rest. Are you feeling yourself sitting taller? I kind of every time I'm like, I want to collapse in. I'm done for the day. It's only what? 8 o'clock in the morning. Not good. We need to keep this engaged all day. So come into that bicep curl again. Ma, you're going to love me right now. She rolled her eyes if you didn't catch that. Come on up. Reach out. Reach in. And come down. Up. Reach out. In. All of a sudden, your mid-back is like, I can do this. One more. Up. Reach out. In. And in. Oh. Put down one of your weights. Now, listen. I want you to lift one knee. Okay? Open and in. So our elbow leads out, our knee leads in. So if you need to, hold your core so you feel it engaging. One more. Ooh. So, not often that we do that type of work. We don't normally do opposite openings. Okay? You are all ready to be part of my cheerleading team. Okay? We're going to throw you in the air. Mom does not like it when I toss her in the pool. Kian does, though. Okay? Lift up. I'm going to be in so much trouble when this class is over. Okay? My knee was just coming in. Keep this one out so it's nice and solid. And again, this is the side that I know that valgus happens on for me. Woo! So much for not getting sweaty. I just keep saying, I'm not going to get sweaty this morning. I'm not going to get sweaty this morning. Give me one more. Oh. How was that? Not a normal direction. Okay. So, reach out and in. Reach out, in. So this has got to be solid and a little bit on the outside. Feel it here and feel the length in this hip flexor. So your angle maybe is out here. Maybe it's out a little further. Maybe you find your inner John Travolta. Okay. Last one. Okay. Sit up tall. Reach. Bring it back in. Reach. Back in. One more. Okay, I want you to scooch over. So one half of you is going to be on the chair. You're going to be kind of in a pseudo lunge position. Feel this back heel is raised and the toe is supporting you. I want you to use this arm to make your chest come up a little bit. Okay? Now once you're there, lean in, longer spine. Just row. Straight back. Keep this shoulder lifted. Last one. Okay, don't move. Do you feel that like you have to keep your legs on in order to make that happen? So let's set ourselves up. Again, nice and tall. We're going to row out, okay? Elbow comes wide. This is a little more delt and a little less rhomboid, a little less intercostal. Okay, done. So you might have felt your gracilis, your groin muscle a little bit more in that side. So now, set it up, switch sides. Again, sit up tall. And now, row it back. Keep the shoulder kind of lifted through the entire thing. One more. Take a rest. How's that rest for you? Okay. Are those new glasses? Okay. Mom has an endless supply of new glasses now. So, sit up tall. We're going to grow wide. So, feel that delt. Three, 2, 1. Okay. How are we doing on time here? I feel like I might be going way over. I am! Gosh darn it, Mom. Why didn't you stop me? Okay. Bring it up. So with this weight in, we're just going to lean over a little bit. I want you to maybe press in on the weight so that you can keep your shoulders wide. Keep your head in line. We're going to functionally open up that side again. Okay, now let's lean over this way. Mom, try to keep your shoulder back on that side. So keep shoulders stay in line, head stays in line. So you don't do this, but you should be able to do this. Okay, come on back up. I want you to bring it down and lift the shoulders up, the chest up as we do that. Leave it here. Okay? Now, just take it and spin it this way. Keep the shoulders up, the chest up. Bring it back in the center. Bring it this way. Keep the shoulders up, the chest up. Don't collapse in. Okay, bring it back in the center. Okay? Lift it straight out. I want you to engage your feet. Twist it. Twist it back. Twist it the other way. Keep those shoulders lifted. Okay, nicely done. Put it down. That was the start of your stretch. Isn't that great? So I want you to take your elbows wide. Let your chest fall in. A little bit of curve in the lower back. Lift your shoulders towards the screen. Lift your neck towards the screen. Your head towards the screen. Basically, you're creating a turtle shell, but we're keeping everything in line. So don't face me. face kind of the ground. Find a little more space in that lower back. Breathe in. Maybe crunch your abdominals to open up the lower back a little bit. Now breathe in to that mid back. Try to add a little extra air to the mid back. Great. So you should have felt that space open up a little bit there, even if it's just a teeny weeny bit. That's all we're asking for. Okay? Sit all the way back in your chair. Okay? Hands behind head. You're just supporting your head. You're not pushing on it, okay? So you shouldn't be pushing forward. You shouldn't feel that there. It should just be supported. Take your shoulders wide. Now in one big unit, your shoulders, your head, your elbows are just going to come back. And again, just support the head. You're going to feel your lats open up. You're going to feel your rectus abdominis open up. So try to tone the lower belly so that we feel the upper belly open up. Now, tone the upper belly, those upper abdominals, and sit up. And then let's sit back again. Feel those upper abdominals open up. Keep the lower belly toned. Keep the glutes toned. And come on up. Give me one more of those. Okay. So, we got one more thing. So you don't have to sit all the way back. I actually would like you to have a little bit of room on the chair. Not much, but I just want you to swing your arms up and down. So, 3 breaths in on the way up. 3 in. Big exhalation. On that third inhale, I want you to really feel like your lungs are filled. So think about it as jacking up the car, and that third one gets the tire up, okay? So ready? One big one. And now out to the side. Now, let's do it to the side. One more. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. Are you coming back on Wednesday? She doesn't know. She's leaving it as a mystery. So now you have reason to tune in on Wednesday to see whether Mom is going to be here. Really, so my sister is closing on her new house today. So Mom is going to go and be helping to babysit my nieces for that time period. So we don't know whether she's gonna be here Wednesday, but she will be here a week from today. That is for sure. But listen, I will definitely see you back Wednesday. Really enjoy this week. It is going to be a hot one. We didn't do a lot of cardio today. We didn't do a lot of really heavy strength training. It was more mobility. I'm hoping you're going to walk out feeling a little bit more enabled, feeling like you can breathe a little bit better today. Stay out of the humidity if you can at all help it. Go into the pool. If you do go outside, wear your sunscreen. Wear your hats. I'd love to see some fabulous big hats out today. I'll be looking for it. Okay, you guys enjoy the week.